नमस्कार, ATX सीरीज पर आपका स्वागत है। आप हॉगवर्ड द स्कूल ऑफ मैजिक देख रहे हैं। प्रोफेसर ने फिर खेल का स्तर
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
बफी सावधानी से सभी गेंदों को खींचता है।
I will get you back for that. Watch this. There we go.
Accio.
Excellent control there.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
प्रोफेसर
Very
उनके
good,
जादुई
both of
खेल
you.
की
Well
सराहना
done.
करते हैं।
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good
बफी
game,
और
Wanda.
नटसाई कुछ
I
देर
must
बात
admit,
करते हैं।
I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust
बफी
your
प्रोफेसर
first
रोनेन
charm
से
lesson
मिलने
lived
जाता
up to
है।
expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
दो छात्र अपनी जादुई लड़ाई का अभ्यास कर रहे थे। अचानक दुर्घटना हो गई। प्रोफेसर हैकेट प्रकट होते हैं और उन्हें बचाते हैं।
I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age
प्रोफेसर
matters
हैकाट
very
उन्हें
little.
व्याख्यान देते हैं।
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
बफी लेविसो मंत्र का अभ्यास करता है।
Now, let's try something a little larger.
प्रोफेसर उसे बड़े हुई पर प्रयास करने के लिए कहता है। ATX सीरीज देखने के लिए धन्यवाद। पूरी सीरीज देखने के लिए चैनल प्लेलिस्ट पर जाएं। ये से और वीडियो देखने के लिए लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करें।